All right, we're recording.
And we are live.
Let's go. Yo, Sue's back. Fuck it, let's just dive right in.
Misinformed.
Bing bong. We live, fellas. Y'all know what it is. All right, guys. Welcome to the Misinformed Podcast. We are located here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've got one lucky guy here with a bunch of lovely ladies. So to kick off the podcast, make sure you like and subscribe. We are officially at monetization, which truly excites me. Let me get a round of applause. Absolutely. It's been a long journey. It's been well worth it. A couple viral clips by yours truly, of course. One-man show. But definitely enjoy that you guys enjoying what you're seeing. We got a lot more to come. But today, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off here with Gates. We want your name, what you do, and your relationship status. And if you want to, your age.
All right.
All right.
I am 33. What'd you say? Listen, you know my brain.
So your name, your age, what you do for a living,
Boom.
and your relationship status.
And I started with my age first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my name is Jessica Gates. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Hey, boo. I
boo.
am 33.
Okay.
What do? I have a cosmetic staffing agency.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you. Me too. I love that as well. And that's about it. That's all you asked me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And then,
really?
where are you from?
Atlanta.
Okay, what part?
The East.
Clayco?
Don't do that. I graduated from Clayco, though.
Okay,
so I
got
was
you.
born on the
I'll be
west
loving
side.
to say Clayco.
Don't do that. So I
Okay.
graduated from Clayco, but I
Okay.
was born on the west side, went to school on the east side, and yeah.
Okay.
That's
And then what is your relationship status?
single as hell.
Okay. As hell. Okay,
As
that
hell.
means extra emphasis
I'm trying to
on the single.
tell
Okay.
you.
So you're accepting applications.
Man.
Okay, she accepting applications.
Mm-hmm.
Are your standards high?
No.
Okay, we'll get into it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get into it.
Right.
Next, who we have here?
My name is Bella Rowe,
Okay.
28 years old, digital advertising marketing strategist, married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get a clap for that.
Impressive.
If I'm not mistaken, y'all, this is our first married panel member.
What?
Yeah, ever.
Oh, wow.
So I'm excited. You
Yes.
got a lot. You've got a lot riding on your shoulders. So we typically always get in the comments, oh, a whole bunch of single people. You bring the same type of girls. Fuck up. So now we got some difference to make y'all shut the hell up.
Yeah, new perspective.
Yeah. So her status is married. Okay. So make sure you send your DMs to her, and then whatever else you want to. Just kidding.
The questions. Listen, just ask
Where
me
you
the
from?
questions. So I was born in Indonesia,
Oh shit.
came to the United States when I was 7 years old, and have been in Atlanta since 7 years old. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And did you come with your mom and dad, or did they stay?
Yeah, so actually my dad came to the United States first. So we were without him for maybe about a year while he was getting situated here. And then me, my mother, and then our siblings came
Okay.
to be with him. So.
Shout out to dad, really
Yeah.
Can I ask what
trailblazer.
brought him here?
You
And
know,
why Atlanta?
Yeah. So why Atlanta? Because my mom's side of the family was already here, like in Powder Springs area. And in terms of like why we came, I think it was really just for my parents wanting better opportunities
Yeah.
for us kids. You know, whether however they believed the way to achieve that was.
Yeah.
You know, so that was intentionally like
Yeah.
what they wanted.
Love it. Okay.
That immigrant hustle. I
Hey.
know. Well,
Let's go.
Talk
hopefully,
about it. Talk about it.
listen,
It's different.
it is.
Okay. Now, who we got next here?
Brittany,
Florida State in the house.
let's go.
Okay. What do I got for
You don't
that?
have anything.
Damn.
Come on. Come on. Wow.
Unfortunately, Florida
well at
State
this
did
point.
not make it
Right.
into the playoffs. A very controversial take. If you don't know about it, do your research. But I don't personally think it was fair.
It wasn't.
Let's go.
Some
I
bullshit.
was wondering how you felt about it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. I mean, a record is a record. So.
It's the boys. I feel bad.
Damn. You know they gonna let, but they always gonna let them boys in there. No matter what, they can do no wrong.
I hate all things Alabama. Fucking hate it.
Okay, so who are you?
Brittany, 35 almost. From South Florida.
Okay, that's where I'm from.
Oh,
No,
really?
yeah.
Oh my God. And I am a transaction coordinator in real estate.
Okay.
Commercial, residential.
Wholesale, residential.
Okay.
Okay. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Operations.
Okay. All right. And where'd you go to school? Florida State too,
Real
right?
estate.
Okay, got you. What did you major in to get into what you're in now?
Nothing.
No correlation?
I have like two sides to my brain. I studied criminology and
I think we all do,
psychology.
no?
Yeah.
Do we
But
all have
like,
two sides?
I went to beauty
Think so,
school
yeah.
after college, so I have a very creative side of like the fashion and the beauty, and then I have a criminology side. So I had intentions of pursuing some sort of FBI. I really wanted to study human trafficking, and I just never went down that path. I went back to beauty school and did the fashion route,
Gotcha.
and now I'm in real estate.
Okay. Funny how life will pull you different directions.
Yeah.
But just got to keep striving. Okay, who we got here with the ice on the wrist?
Oh my God.
Talk to him. Okay, he belonged to the.
She belongs to the streets.
That was some ice. Brandon. I'm third. Oh Lord, I'm 29, about to be 30.
Ain't the nigga 30,
he's
bro.
so bad.
So let me go ahead and give him the famous 30 noise.
Yeah.
There. You're
I like it
there.
though. I like it though. I like being 30. It's different. Yeah.
That's a good
Welcome.
mindset to have about it.
Shit is gonna happen anyway. So.
At the end of the
That's a
day.
fact.
Love my 30s.
Yeah.
Facts.
My 30s have
What
been
were
great.
the other questions? School.
Damn. Hold on, let me find out.
Stupid.
So we got where you're from, what your relationship status is, and I'd say like where'd you go to school?
Okay.
And grow up?
Relationship status, single, from New Orleans, and
Is that how they say it?
Hola, New
yeah, from New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Okay, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually one word.
Yeah, New Orleans.
You said New Orleans. That's what I thought I heard. New
I
Orleans.
feel like that definitely didn't come out.
Young boy.
He sounded like he was from New Orleans.
You not a young boy fan?
It did though, didn't
Young
it?
boy
I
pop
heard
his
it.
shit. He the only one holding it down there.
Lil Wayne's still holding it down.
Lil Wayne definitely holding it. Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper of live.
100%.
Never
Everybody agrees?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Shout out to this panel because we know what the fuck going on.
100%.
Lil Wayne is, it's unbelievable what I'm watching.
Can this get to Lil Wayne though?
Let's
Like,
go.
can we send this to him?
No, you're married.
That's my
That was
boy
one
though.
of the things. Was it school employment status?
Like, where'd you go to school?
I went to Georgia State.
Okay,
for
Georgia
business
State.
marketing.
All right, then.
And then you said single and all that. Yeah, so you hit it for the most part. Let me adjust this camera while y'all talking. So, well, let's crack into it. I definitely got some questions. They're gonna shake it up a little bit. I'm gonna start with the ladies first, and we'll start with you, Gates, first.
All right.
Why are you single? And did we come out swinging?
That was a loaded question. Let's give him a loaded answer. Let's give him a loaded answer on that one.
I'm not, because I really just understood why I'm single, because I'm like,
Okay, let's hear about it.
I'm 72 hours single. So I understand.
Oh, hold on. What? This week?
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
I dropped
Oh,
them.
it's new.
Oh, it ain't that new. I left them in my mind like months ago, but I had
Okay.
to let him know that I had left them so that way he can go.
Oh,
along.
okay.
Yeah, that ain't.
Well, let's get into it. What do you mean? What was going on? Like, why did you become single then? What was wrong with this relationship that you was in?
Because we're not equally yoked. I'm at the stage in my life where God has to let me know, like, that's my
Ooh,
man. I just understand that for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm business minded. I'm aggressive. So I need a man that can sit with me in a boardroom. I need a man that can check
Ooh,
me.
want a boss.
And he could never check me. So you letting me do what I want to do, and that bothered me. And what got me was
So women like being checked by their man.
a woman should, because
You
I
like
want
being checked by a man?
Keywords.
Yeah,
Let's just quick.
'cause I
We'll get
wanna-
into it. But do you want to get checked by your man? Yes or no?
I think when it's
When it's
appropriate.
necessary.
Yeah.
100%, yeah, when
Okay.
it's necessary. So
Yeah,
for
I mean,
me,
held accountable,
do men
right?
like being checked by their woman?
Never.
Never. Okay.
Oh.
I just wanted to hear it. That's it.
that's fine. But
go
for
ahead.
me, I
Yes.
don't mind that. So
All
for
right.
me, it came to a point where I was like, all right, I want to get baptized, right? So I want to go with God,
Oh, yeah.
and I wanted to stop drinking. The very next day, he bought
You
me
picked up a
all
cup.
this. No, he bought he,
like, wait,
he
wait,
bought
what?
me the alcohol, and I was like, did you not hear me?
No,
So
listen
it
to me a
just,
second.
yeah, so it didn't make sense. So it was like, if I can get whatever I want out of you,
Hold on, time out.
what's up?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
rewind.
What's up?
I know, but hold
Ask
on.
me.
You wanted to stop drinking 2 days ago, and he brought you a case
No,
of liquor.
literally, we had a conversation, like, let's say pillow talking that shit.
Yeah, y'all
and
just
I'm
laying in the
saying,
bed.
yeah, like, well, and we didn't even do that.
What you mean?
What you mean?
Oh, you mean general, like pillow talking, like
But let me tell
Quote,
you
unquote.
something. I ain't gave up no coochie.
how long were you with him?
A year and a half.
You ain't
I said I gave him no coochie.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I like the honesty.
Yeah. Why lie? Why lie?
I'm so
Why lie?
confused.
Hold on. So who was you hitting?
Right.
Okay. All right. We don't have to get into it on the pod, but I knew something was popping around because that ain't making no sense.
All right.
Okay. So what was his position? Because it wasn't to be your man.
You know what?
'Cause
Originally, it
What was his
started
role?
like that. I really was looking at him like, well, dang.
So what turned you off? Something clicked, and you were like, "This ain't the guy." It couldn't have been just the checking. There was something that kept you dealing with the guy that you was dealing with before him.
I kept leading.
Leaning.
I kept leading. So
Oh,
for me,
leading.
as a man wants you to be submissive.
Mm-hmm.
But if I continue to lead, and then you want me to just have all these ideas, and then you want me to be submissive, they don't work like that. So I can't cut it off. Either
Okay.
you gonna lead or you not.
What was
Okay.
his profession?
Did he have a job?
He definitely has a job.
Okay. It's a solid job?
Yeah.
Yeah, he works in HVAC.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, so he's his own
Yeah.
business owner.
Yeah.
He works for a company or he works for his own?
Both.
Okay, he does contract work.
Yeah,
in his
he
own
wasn't
company.
broke.
Okay.
He just
What
didn't
was he a
even-
boss for his company? Did he have employees?
See that, but he had me doing it, so it wasn't like.
What was wrong with that? My woman gonna do it too.
So it has no problem with that, but you still have to be able to stand up and check me when it comes to things. It
What
was
is this
no-
checking? Like, why is a
So-
man needing to check y'all?
So
is my
I
first
don't want.
question.
First of all, so because he said this thing like, do you want a daddy? And I was like, I have my father, so it's
a
not
zaddy or a daddy?
Dad.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
difference.
With the
I
D?
do think that it is a certain way a man should operate
Yeah.
when when you're with an aggressive woman and you want her
Why are you so aggressive?
life.
What
Okay.
made you aggressive?
So don't you think it would take a special person that is
Yeah,
going
that
to be able to
wasn't
handle
it,
that? Okay. Do you think that's easy to find?
100%. No, it's not.
Okay. Do you think it would be easier to find a man that can match your aggressiveness, or easier for you to maybe possibly not be as aggressive?
He
not a
would have
fair
worked
question.
if he heard me.
You said what?
He would have worked if he heard me.
He would have worked if he heard you. Oh, like
Yeah.
the relationship. would
Yeah,
work.
because I'm human. Like I understand. Like I don't want to always be aggressive. Like I can evolve. But if you don't hear me to meet me where I'm at to communicate.
Oh, so there was communication issues.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you just want to be the man, rah rah rah, and you see me, you know, if you pulling your dick out and I'm pulling my dick out, but you want me to pull my dick up, you know, pull my pussy out, and it's like, well, wait a minute.
Okay.
You know, I'm willing to put my puss up, put my puss out, but you know,
So what traits do you feel like in a man classifies them as being a man that can control your
Dominant.
aggressiveness?
I
Like
don't
what are these
even-
traits that you're looking for since they weren't in him? Besides checking you,
She said it, dominance.
dominance.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? Like get your ass over here and shut your phone off?
Yes, I would like that.
Hey,
Not
fellas,
for,
so
no, not for
Wendy-
nothing.
Okay.
Yes. No, pump a period,
down the
because
rabbit
not for nothing. Either I'm gonna cuss you out or I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna either follow what you say.
So this
or
is
not.
what women like. Do
That's
y'all
what-
think majority women like a lifestyle like that?
I don't know.
Depends on the
I'm
woman.
just
Okay.
I'm just saying me. I would want a man because I'm stubborn as fuck. So I want you to be able to.
Why are you so stubborn in a relationship? You can be stubborn, but why in a relationship you choose to be stubborn also?
Cause I ain't never dated a real man.
That's a good point.
So I'm
That's a fair
stubborn
point.
I'm stubborn with relinquishing the control. I have done pretty good my damn self. I want to be submissive like a motherfucker. But I got to be able to make sure that the nigga can be able to make, like, can you lead me? Because I'm ready to be led, but, there's some fake ass leaders out here.
That is
Okay.
a very, very fair point.
Let's get into it.
Very fair.
With you, why do you feel like you're single? Oh,
Because I ain't.
because you ain't.
She's married.
Stupid. My bad. We're gonna come back to you. And why do you feel like you're single? Mike, speaking to it. Pull it to you.
No, it's okay.
Well, you're very far from it.
It's okay. You can hear me.
It's really not going to hear on that.
Softly.
Just pull the mic, please. Godly production. That'd be difficult. Thank you. Slide it over.
If there was a
That's
production manager
ball.
here, they'd be telling us what to do.
All right, go ahead. Why do you feel like this?
I think my biggest thing has been finding somebody that is mentally
There you go.
compatible.
Is that hard?
I hate
Hey guys, let me
hearing
just give a
myself.
blueprint. You got to speak into the mic. I know you think you're loud, but when I edit it, and it's just like it sounds like this because
wow.
you didn't speak into the mic. That's what's gonna
It
happen.
did sound good when you got
Yeah, so just get to the mic.
They've known each other for many years, so like he can talk like this to her. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I talk
he
like
talks
this.
like this
to anybody.
anyway.
Yeah, man. Like,
You could
I
be
know
a
you.
stranger,
Yesterday,
he's
I
still
know
gonna
you.
talk to
Fucking
like
10
that.
years. I'm gonna talk to you.
and it is like,
Yeah,
But yeah, so why do you feel? Why?
I haven't found somebody that had been mentally compatible with me. Like, I think mental is a huge situation in my personal life. I think people should address it more in their own if they don't feel like they need help or need to talk or have conversations that are deeper than surface level. And I haven't found that compatibility yet.
Okay. Now you said if you had to be descriptive when you say, "Oh, I haven't found somebody that's mentally," like, let's dig into that a little bit more than just because that's kind of vague. So, like, when you say, like, what are the key KPIs? Oh, this guy's mentally yoked with me. Like, what does that look like?
I love that trend.
I think it has to be somebody willing to speak on their emotions that they're going through, whether it be good, bad, happy, sad, ugly. You should be able to have that conversation with me in general. Like, if I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? You should be able to speak with me. And if you can't, that's a closed off mental. And I think that in a relationship, like, that's your partner. That should be the one outlet that you can give your all to.
Do you feel like you promote and you want a man to want to open up to you?
Hell yeah.
What makes you? What makes you
Because
feel like
I
you have
care?
that credential? Well, you can care and it still can come off as like somebody. Like, I can yell at somebody, I care, but y'all don't take it as care.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe not everybody. I don't expect everybody to open up to me, but that's
Well, I'm
part
saying
of
everybody.
it,
I
right?
said specifically men. Like, what makes you
expect
feel-
that because I want that from them as well. I want to be able to turn to you and be vulnerable with you and speak my emotions, and you hear me in a way that it should be received versus creating a fight or
Do you create?
causing an issue.
Yeah, but my question is specific. Like, do you feel as if you provide an
A safe
environment that a
space.
man
I
feels
feel-
like he should open up?
I don't know. I know there's always room
Okay.
for growth, so I won't sit here and be like, yeah, I'm great.
Well, I
but I
didn't say great,
do
but do you feel
think
like
that
you would?
I truly
have you
try to
experienced that?
listen and I try to understand, and I do try my hardest to accept everybody for who they are without changing, but just to understand why they are the way they are, to then understand how to move forward.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, and then I guess what's the closest you've been to that in your 31 years of existence?
Thank you.
Oh, I like that. Maybe 25.
Yeah. Just turned 21.
period.
But in your lifetime, how many, I guess, relationships can you say that you feel like you were close to that? And what went wrong? Never. Nothing. So then how do you validate that you have
Because I've realized through my past what I need.
Yeah. So I'm actually turning this and making it more like, I like to play the devil's advocate. So like,
Really?
if I say, man, that client doesn't listen, and I can always say that client don't listen, I don't listen, but I have to also look myself in the mirror and say,
Why
why
doesn't
doesn't that client not listen
right.
to me?
Right.
So that's kind of more my
For sure.
question.
And
Like,
I think that's a big part of it.
If you
You have to understand them.
So do you feel as if you provide a space where these individuals that it hasn't worked out, because I'm sure they were all different, were you able to, well, clearly you weren't able to adapt for them to feel that way, or else you wouldn't put this so high on the priority list of what you're looking for.
Well, it's what
it hasn't happened.
It's what I'm looking for. It's what I need. That's not necessarily what they needed in the relationship. So opening up to me and talking about their mental was not something that was important to them. So if that's not happening for
what
me,
makes you say that? Because it didn't
okay,
happen?
then it wasn't important with me. So then we weren't a match.
What makes you think it was important, though?
because I would try to have those conversations. So if you're not giving, then we're
Y'all
not
see what I'm doing,
compatible.
right? Does anybody see what I'm doing?
I kind of see where you're going.
I'm like devil's advocating every time. So it's like it's so hard to ever say that it didn't happen.
But I'm not
if it
saying
didn't
I'm not
happen.
like self-reflecting on it. Of course, I know that I had my
I think
issues in the
she's done the
relationship. But if we
self-reflecting.
don't match, we don't match.
Or maybe
So if you
y'all
don't
want
wanna-
different
then,
things.
then
Right.
tell me this.
Yeah.
And how does it just happen one day?
I don't know. I haven't found it, so I'll tell you when it does. I
So
don't
one
know.
day it's just going to happen miraculously with this one person that is just going to happen? Or do you think that it possibly could be the person that they change and adapt, and then it's more of a platform that these guys are willing to open up in the way that she wants it?
I think it takes like two people understanding exactly what they want when you guys come together.
Yeah.
So like if you met someone when you were like 25 years old and maybe you weren't ready for that.
sure.
And maybe when you became 30, you were ready for that, but the person you were with wasn't
sure.
ready for that. So I think it really just takes two people coming together and understanding that they want the same things, right?
You saw her lick her lip. She was like, the way they want to say
It was clear.
I was like, okay. She got the know. She got the response. She got the what they call it. She got the when they say you like. She got the directions or what? I don't know what the fuck.
She knew the mission or some
Yeah,
shit
so
like
it'd be
that.
something
Okay,
like-
she do the assignment.
Assignment.
Bam, bam.
I knew Gates was gonna get that video.
Hey, listen,
Look, she got the assignment.
Understood.
Yeah, she understood the assignment.
No, but I mean,
Bang.
it's true because
Wow.
like
That was a lot just for somebody
Like,
to just
it was.
adjust their mic.
no, but I understand. I think that maybe in hindsight you could have figured out. In hindsight, you figured out like what you could have done better, but maybe at the time that you were
sure.
with that person, you weren't quite ready for that, or you weren't quite ready to receive that, or you weren't quite ready to provide that, whatever it may be.
I think it's really hard to see those things inside. Like it's easier to see from the outside. So until you're out of it or viewing it from the outside, it's really hard to
Reflect.
while you're in it, especially in toxic situations or in situations that haven't been great that you're just trying to make deeper. Like there becomes this block that you don't necessarily see what's going on until you're out of it, and you can
blinders.
sit back and say, okay, what happened, and
Yeah.
digest it and self-reflect on it and figure out, okay, how am I changing for my future? What's going to happen for the next guy? Like how can I
Yeah.
do better, and what do I need back? And I
But you
think
also
that's
have
where
to
I'm
be
at.
like, you also, I think, like have to be ready to receive or provide
for sure.
whatever it may be. Like,
sure.
I think that that's a big key, because I feel like if you're not ready to receive that kind of love or communication level, then you're just not gonna have it.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
no matter
on
what.
some real Dr. Phil shit. Y'all healing the fuck out of me. Okay, let me take some notes. Okay, I'm agreeing with all this shit.
Yeah, keep going.
No, but it's true. You know,
So the thing is,
we
because
giving a fuck.
it also could have been him
Just
as
clean
well. He
ourselves.
could have not been ready, but do you think you took the appropriate amount of time to actually, indulge in that whole thing and figure out what went wrong?
For sure. So I heard
wire
this
came
a long time ago, and I don't know
wire is
who
like-
started it, but give credit where I heard it on Sex and the City a long time ago. They
Ooh,
said
love that show.
it takes half
You're
the
good.
amount of time
Leave
of you
it.
dating someone for you to truly be over them. And I took that real. And I'm not a girl that always dreamt about being in a relationship with a family and a white picket fence and getting married. So for me to be single is okay. I'm not afraid of it. So I was in a 4-year relationship. I was single for 4.5 after. I was in a 1.5, 2-ish year relationship. I've been single for 2 years. Like I do take my time, and I don't allow energies in that just because I'm trying to find somebody, I'm gonna sit back and figure it out slowly.
I love that.
Love the answer.
I do not take my time to heal.
Girl, me neither.
We gonna get into it because you the last one. Because you married one, so we actually want to hear
Yeah.
how you got into that position.
You made it.
and be prepared for the man.
You made it.
You know, why do you feel like you're single? Don't get up on here and get in trouble.
The females in
I know
Atlanta.
you got a couple
Because it
relationships out
gotta
there,
be because you
bro.
in Atlanta.
He doesn't need to
You
talk
got
to
a couple
anybody. He
relationships.
talks to himself every night in the shower.
Every time. I think I'm single just purely because I just haven't found the one that I'm looking for.
Damn, are they watching?
Fuck. Put that out. Keep it.
What's their ad?
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
Tag him.
Anyway,
Just haven't found it. But what does that
just haven't
mean?
found
Like,
it.
you're not really
I'm
getting into it.
trying to go into
Yeah,
it.
get in there. I want to get straight to it.
So I'm gonna be honest, and I know I'm gonna
I hope
ruffle
so.
some feathers. But I feel like women
Whose
are just.
feathers are you ruffling?
All
the
of
ones
us
here.
on this side.
You are petty. Man.
Misinformed. We're going to be informed.
Yeah, we
All
are.
right, well, let us know.
So the thing is, I just feel like women nowadays, they
Yo, the women is crazy.
I'm just being honest. They want the moon, the stars, and all this other shit, and they just really don't understand what it takes to get that. And
What is the moon and the
Ooh,
stars?
wait a minute. Now, I think.
everything. I'm gonna go down this whole.
No, I think you messed up a little bit. You started off wrong because you said women. And when you specified that sounded like an
Girls.
adult age female.
Yeah, sound like.
Yeah, no, not even.
But
yeah.
what's beyond what you feel like women should expect?
Well, the thing is, just
Thank God I brought this man, because
Yeah, I'm
if I
ready.
didn't bring this man, they would have been on
Oh,
my
they'll be
ass
on
with a
your ass.
I'm not
Glock.
jumping on your ass. I'm just listening.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I was ready.
I got
can
my
take the
guard,
heat. I
baby.
can take the heat, but I just feel as if not.
That's what they just pulled. That's what they loaded
I'm
up.
ready to fire.
Let the man answer. Let the man
trying.
answer.
Too much.
He
I
keep
got you.
interrupting
I
you. See
got
this
you.
shit.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I just feel as if
I want to hear.
like the criteria nowadays. I mean, we talked about it on the last podcast. It's just every woman wants 1,000 stipulations of a man. He has
Every
to-
woman want. Okay, sorry. My bad.
Every girl. We're gonna say every girl. We're gonna use the terminology of.
There
young
we go.
girls.
I don't
Every
like
girl
that.
wants a certain criteria of guys. So the thing is, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be like every guy, and I don't want every girl the way that every guy wants. But what I've realized is just that women want. How do I say it? They just want too much. I mean, just too much so suddenly. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen, but they want the dinners. They want to go fucking Turks and Caicos. They see all these things online.
It's
that,
fair.
And I'm gonna be honest that I can provide it if I wanted to, but I don't move that fast in regards to a relationship. We have to build to this.
What's fast?
Man, we're not going on a trip for at least 4 or 5 months.
Oh, before that.
Yeah, I
that's
gotta know.
fast.
I got 4 or 5 months is fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would give
Like
a girl
Turks
at
and
least
Caicos?
6. What?
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos, yeah.
That's
Oh,
big.
Turks and
That's
Caicos,
like-
that's a
yeah,
year. That's a
come
year
on,
right
that's a
there.
big-
Big year.
Bucket list.
Big ass year.
We road
Big year.
tripping. We not
That's
even
literally
flying
honeymoon
for 6
bucket
months.
list.
If she's demanding that less than 6 months,
we gotta.
kind of a common
We
thing
also have to hold them accountable. It could be the possibility, like the girls that he chooses.
Could be.
yes,
Could be.
sir.
Yeah,
But I
don't
don't
choose
think
That's
No,
a
those.
big
like-
thing for me.
I'm gonna.
They tend to choose
not
these
gonna
girls
agree
that
with
move like that.
I'm not gonna agree.
And then they want to stand on the podium and
1000%.
complain about them.
1,000%.
Not me.
Yes.
Not me.
You sure?
I mean,
I've talked to girls from all
the
different
stats
walks of
say
life.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because the ones that you're saying, you wouldn't. It wouldn't be high on the priority list if this is what you weren't experiencing. And if you're experiencing this often to make this high on the priority list, it means the girls that you're choosing are choosing that.
Come on,
It
psychology.
may be Brian knows the girls that you're choosing.
Oh
He doesn't.
shit! I really don't.
He don't.
But
One can only assume.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the type of stipulations he getting, can't we assume? I mean, if it barks, is it not a dog?
Yeah, I get that, but it's
Is
I
that
don't-
something that you are like consistently facing in terms of like, is that a
Absolutely.
trend?
Oh yeah, it's a common thing.
asking.
Oh,
No, I mean we talk about it all the time. It's a common thing.
Yeah. Is it a common thing for you then?
a
That's
common-
a trend.
It-
So maybe Brian's right that it is the kind of girls you're choosing.
Yeah, but okay.
So what are you attracted
The trends speak.
right.
to? Yeah, I want to know what
It's
you're
okay.
I have
attracted
to speak no more.
1
on these
through
podcasts.
10, what do you rate all the girls you go for? How many followers do they have? Since
Yes,
they're
how
looking
many
online?
I don't
Damn.
even think it's a
Why
follower
did
thing
why
with
did they
us.
make this assumption?
I don't know.
Not
Like,
for me.
I don't feel
said-
like like that with
Yeah,
you.
why did they make that assumption about it?
I don't think it's
I don't
the
know.
follower
idea.
thing, but what's your aesthetic? Like, what?
The
do you
reason
go
I bring
Oh,
up the
okay.
followers and stuff is because you mentioned they see this stuff online and they want it for themselves,
Because anyone
meaning
can
there's
see it,
some
but-
sort of social media
I ain't gonna harm you.
wanting,
That's just
wanting
random.
clout. And
That's just regular bitches.
I got you, but I don't. Damn, that was tough. Oof. But no, it's not about the following at all. I can care less about that.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
It's really just them. I mean, any girl can see fucking Drake flying this girl out. Everybody knows the stories.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah, yeah.
connected.
Yeah.
So it's not that. It's just that I just personally feel like I haven't found what I'm looking for. And what I normally look for is someone natural, who's authentic, family oriented. I don't think that I'm looking in the wrong place because I've talked to different girls of different walks of life. So I don't really think that I'm going after the same common woman. It's just I'm going after different variations, and it's not it. It's just not.
Understood.
I mean,
Looking
I
in the
think
wrong places.
Atlanta could be considered.
I think Atlanta as a whole is the wrong place.
I won't say wrong because I hear a lot of us.
I think everywhere is wrong.
That's love stories.
Yes,
It's where you look and hey, you gotta know what you're in it with someone. Oh fuck, I'm fucked up.
no, you good. No, I know what you're saying.
Thank you.
Basically, like Atlanta, I hear the dating scene is difficult, right? But I'm hearing when I listen to these people, and I mean, I've had quite a bit of podcasts now, so I've had an array of different individuals. But what I've noticed over time is that a lot of the people that are single, not all of them, but a good majority of them ain't even ready for the man that they want.
Facts.
They not healed. They not prepared. They're not ready to be that person for what that man is looking for, and vice versa. They're not ready to be that guide for that what that girl is looking for. So I think we have a lot of broken, unhealed, unfixed, like people that are maybe looking for a relationship as if that's the missing piece, and that relationship ain't gonna fix it. So it's tough to come as you are, but demand a list. It's like, girl, you missing a leg, I'm missing an arm. What's up? Like that's how people need to look at these relationships. We getting older in the place where now it's like, can we still have the list that we had at 21?
Can't.
Can we still have the list at 22?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
That's what I thought. But a lot of the demands that you hear that are vocalized. So I'm just judging what I hear, what people are comfortable blasting out there. It's typically a list of they need to do this, they need to make this, they need to do this. She needs to look like this, she needs to do that. But I'm just like, like maybe when you were in like 24, but see 24 you was outside shaking your ass. And 24 as a dude you had 7 bitches. So don't try to get all serious now because you're old. And you're not as hot no more.
Yeah. I get
Like it's just serious. It's just what it is. Like now you want the 6-figure nigga.
That's the point.
Sorry, they don't want you.
Yeah.
Now you want the man that is emotionally ready.
Yeah.
Sorry, they don't want you now. They up now. They don't have to be emotional.
Yeah.
Like they can just do what the fuck they want. See it's timing. It's always timing. Like you have to land that jet and take that bitch off at the right time or it ain't gonna work. So I think what happens is people try to get that flight in order. Damn. Like, that shit, I'm not gonna say it's too late, but you have to look back and say, all right, I gotta make some adjustments for this plane because I've got demands as if I can demand that. Like I already know, like, yo, if you ain't got X, Y, Z, can you demand that? Now, for men and women, it's different, right? Like I think for guys, it's a lot easier for us to make ourselves competitive in the market. If we look decent, if we got a little bag, got a little charisma, you ain't acting like a rookie in the bedroom, you should be in a place where you got some options. I'm not saying you getting Lori Harvey in the bedroom.
Right.
But you gonna have a little something you can play ball with.
Definitely.
And don't let you be a nigga catching flights. Because you might have some in LA, New York, Miami. Like you may be to bounce around. So you really got a plethora of shorties. As a girl, not so much. Because the question is, if you don't get them early, like if you don't get commitment from the men early, the question has to be, when I'm dealing with men that are 28, 29, 30 and up, what does make those guys settle? I don't ever hear women ask that. They tend to say what they want in order to settle. But they're not questioning, damn, like, what do I need to alter and change in order to grab somebody who's 30, who's in their bag now, who's up, who's getting bitches, who's smashing like a porn star now because he done got a couple bodies. His credit score good. He in the penthouse. The range is shining.
Okay, but sometimes those men that you're describing
Mm-hmm.
don't want the commitment because they have everything that you're describing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got the money, they got the options, they got the whatever.
So do you think I'm glad you positioned that. Do you think that a woman can't be competitive even if a man has all those things? Because if she not, then damn, she really ain't it.
No,
Because a woman should be able to compete with all those things I just listed and not bat an eye twice.
what do you mean be able to compete?
So when you said, oh, he's got all his things, he doesn't need a woman, that's actually crazy.
No,
Those
not
men-
that he doesn't need a woman. Maybe because he has all of those things, he's not eager
fulfilled.
to settle down with one person.
The right ones get them to settle down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about
You
to
feel me?
say, 100%.
The right ones?
I can call that shit up right now.
Absolutely.
Out of there.
Now, is it common? No, because what I've realized over time is a lot of what women possess is very similar.
Yeah.
So it's not like if I deal with Jessica and then I deal with Teresa here, it ain't gonna be like, oh, night, day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very similar. It just depends on whose energy I want at that time.
They maybe want similar. They
Yeah.
maybe desire similar things.
Very similar. They probably all, collectively, women want the same shit. Do you not want an emotionally mature man?
100%.
Didn't y'all all name that y'all wanted a man to check y'all?
100%.
This is similar shit we hear every fucking podcast.
Every time.
Every time is what the women say. So what makes the man say, yeah, I'll take you. I want to commit my life to you. Or I want to commit my life to you. Shit get competitive now. Not even competitive that you guys are directly competing with each other, but you can see how if a man just holds out and just spends the majority of his life building, he like, hold up, I could just take Brittany, and I love Brittany, but I want Brittany, hold on, but I want Gage too. And I'm kind of lit, so who gonna stop me from having both?
Nobody.
How can they stop me? I'm what they looking for. So I don't have to stop. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I want Bella too. Because they all fighting for that same type of guy. He got to look high, got his money, got to check me, all that. Cool. I'm that guy. Now, y'all got to compete. Y'all don't even know it.
No, you're right. No.
I'm just with you Monday,
No,
and I'm
you
with you
spitting-
Wednesday,
you spitting
and I'm with you Saturday.
Can't
be-
Now, who gonna win?
To
Go
be
ahead.
honest, I think if a dude's a fucking pig, he's gonna be a pig no matter what.
What's a pig? Define.
Someone who's insatiable, someone who is always looking for the next best thing. There are people like that.
Aren't women like that?
I think anybody can be like that.
Yeah.
I think
then how come? But how come? Well, hold on. But you specifically said if he's a pig, so women are pigs.
No. I'm saying if someone,
I seen it.
I'm saying if a person is like that,
Like what?
they're insatiable.
Okay.
They're just looking for the next best thing. A woman can be like that. A man can be like that. It doesn't matter the kind of quality one person may bring. One person may be, or all the shit that they bring to the table. That person, like, let's say it's me, right? If I'm insatiable, I could have an amazing guy, amazing, gives me everything I want. He's got everything that I'm looking for. But if I'm just insatiable, and I'm just like, all right, well, I can get him, but I bet I could get someone
Do you know why
better.
people do that? That last part that you just ended with, because there's better. Until a woman feels like she's with the best, she don't stop.
100%.
Just like a man.
Just like a man.
So the reason, so it's not that the
Exactly.
man is a pig or is insatiable. It's just this girl is the best at the time.
Well, the thing is I think it's like human desires.
Right, so it's not
It's
pig.
just natural desire.
So is it pig?
I mean,
Yeah, every woman does it. Y'all were with you were with the guy.
Y'all
before you found your
describing me
guy.
right now, and I don't think I'm a pig.
Yeah,
I'm just feeling.
That's
I'm
just
feeling
you
convicted
always gonna
right
chase
now.
for the best
It's
thing.
human nature. I mean, it's everyone's
Yeah.
nature. Lions,
Yeah.
animals.
But I know what you were trying to say. So
I think-
I just got you on the technicality,
No,
but
no, right.
I know what you were trying to say.
I was trying to answer your question where it's like, what does a girl have to do to make a man settle down with her?
Right.
And ultimately,
Be the best.
right. But sometimes, if
Hold
she
on, we're going to sometimes. Let's go to most times. Let's go to
listen.
most times. Let's not talk about the sometimes. Let's talk about the most times.
If she
Most times
ju-
is what is it?
What if she genuinely comes with the best?
what declares that? The commitment. If she didn't get it, she's not the best.
Okay.
The proof is in the answer on the test.
I don't know. You know, I've
You don't feel like that?
I've seen.
It's hard to accept that, but I truly
look,
think.
I've seen my girlfriends go above and beyond for a man, change her look, change her social.
But why do you assume
life.
that's the best?
No, I'm just saying that they do go above and beyond, trying to maybe meet the needs of their partner.
Still may
But
not
I
be
think
enough.
that's where it fails.
Right,
Because
so-
you're
Still
not
may
being
not be enough.
genuine. So that can
I've
only
seen a
last
lot
for
of
so long.
football players on that team just work and try the hardest,
If you're not the
and
best,
they
you're
never
the
gonna
best.
play.
Yeah.
It's just the way the stats
You can
work.
be a bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna start. So
Yeah.
I think that's the reality that I feel like for
hard.
guys, I feel like it's
It's
really
tough.
punched into our
Well-
membrane and our
Yeah.
DNA.
100%.
Like we know if I don't have money,
It's over.
bitches don't want me.
There you go.
Done.
Not in the
I don't
Yeah.
question
It's not
nothing
happening.
about being a good dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
No
True.
money, no bitches.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's true.
You don't even get the option.
Don't
to be
even
a
get the
good
option to
dude.
be a nice guy. I can't
I
even
like
get
this
friend
like
zone.
that.
You don't even get the option.
Not even
They
at the
won't
door.
even give me the
Can't even
time of
step
day.
in the door.
If I don't
You're
get
not. You're not even getting the Instagram
No,
handle.
absolutely
Nothing.
Like-
you don't take them to dinner, X them. I'm going to the next. That's how it is. So we're actually trained by results.
Yeah.
Because when the girl ghosts you or she don't respond or she play you while you at 30,
Gotta eat that shit.
you like, damn. You take a mental note, but what do most dudes do when they're out? If a bunch of guys are at the bar, we're at 30 or something, what we say? He go shoot a shot. Man, she wasn't even filming. Man, fuck that shit, bro.
Go on to the next.
Go on to the
Yeah.
next, bro.
Run it.
We live like that. Now, ask me the last time a bunch of girls surrounded themselves around there and be like, damn, fuck that. Go shoot your shot again. They don't say that.
Yeah.
They start bashing the dude like he ain't shit. But you
was
just not
lame
lit.
anyway.
You wasn't lit enough.
I don't
It's
know.
okay. It's
I don't
okay.
know.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, but
is.
I think men are forced to live in that reality, and I think we cater to the women's emotions, rightfully so. Like even when there's girls that have shot their shot at me out, and I don't even go at them like the way I've been done by girls. I'll still lay them down in a way where it's like, nah, I'm good. Like, man, I got a girl at home, or here I grab you.
nice
What's your
to 'em.
Instagram? Like,
Always.
even it ain't even in my heart to just lay down, but I guarantee y'all have played the shit out of a nigga who tried to play y'all. Get with y'all. And I know it's in you.
Now why the fuck y'all going at
feel
me?
it.
If it's anybody,
It was your
it's
ass.
your ass, Gates.
The fuck?
Between y'all, actually, all three of y'all. I know y'all
Yeah, she
personally.
does. She's
So I
definitely
know
is.
y'all cold stone cold in the nigga.
It's tough.
So
Yeah.
when he leave that situation, that conversation, what does he do? Y'all think y'all don't realize?
How hard that is to deal with.
Yes, ooh, ego check. So he gon' over time he starts dealing with that. He gonna go back to the crib and go get better.
I'm going to the
He
gym.
gonna do 100
going to the
push-ups
lab,
now and then.
Yeah.
He go get his bag up.
Reading
All
books.
right, then.
Making
Jimmy,
money.
he go do all this
Crypto.
shit. So when he pull up now, he in the section.
Yep.
And now where y'all gonna pull up?
Ferrari
The
outside.
section.
Yeah.
So he needed to be checked
Huh?
to improve.
No,
He
that
didn't need
was.
to.
I don't
It's
know about
just-
Come on,
check.
Brittany.
He didn't need, but he didn't, I won't say he needed to, but it's actually beneficial.
Right.
It's invested in reality.
Yeah.
Teach him a
Now,
moment.
what causes a woman to fix? Nothing. Even relationships that don't work, y'all put it on the guy.
No,
I don't think
because
that's
it's been
always
relationships I know I was doggone wrong.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You took accountability for that.
100%.
So, man,
Let's
Man, what?
Let's indulge into this.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't really hear
100%.
this that often.
I know when I've been wrong.
Yeah. Same.
Did you accept that in his face that you were wrong, or did you wait like
100%.
6 months later and
No,
then realize like, oh, I know
no,
I was
I'm
wrong,
a
but I ain't gonna
transparent
try that
person.
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong
She's
right
a
out the gate.
Pisces.
If I lost you, then I lost you. But I'm going to at least.
Have you lost one, a good one?
Oh, I lost a very good one. I'm talking about crying tonight, sliding down.
You still
walls.
crying to this day?
No, because I
You healed
understand.
from it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can still acknowledge I lost a good one.
I like that you
Yeah,
said
it's my
that.
fault,
I
yeah.
like that.
No, the
you-
accountability is key.
It's my fault.
I like this. There's gonna be some good cuts in that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's go ahead and move to the next joint here. Okay. Why do women sleep with men that they don't see a future with?
We're horny.
Let's go ahead and start with you.
I'm sorry.
So I remember you said you personally were in a
Super
relationship for 4.
controversial, I bet.
You were in a relationship for 4, and then you have not been in a relationship for 4. During that 4-year span, were you celibate? Yes or no? Okay, no.
I'm a
And then,
virgin. I don't know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Right.
It's okay for the
Yeah, you go. Okay.
No, my answer to that is
Yeah. And I'm sure you got girls that's on that type of time too. You'd be like, bitch, you don't even like him. Why?
I think that it sucks so bad to say,
We want to
but
hear it.
sometimes it's just easier to say yes and be done
Emotional damage.
to have that.
Emotion.
What's that? Damn. What'd you say?
I said sometimes it's easier to deal with it in the moment
Deal with the what?
than
Deal with the dick
deal with
or
the
what?
fight.
The fight.
Like sometimes if you're not feeling it and it's coming at you and you're in a situation where you're in a place where you're not.
Hold on now.
That sounds terrible.
This ain't
That's why I said
like
it's
that.
super controversial.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I can tell you I've had this conversation with a lot of girls. That sometimes it's just easier to get it over with and be done.
That don't sound.
Hold on.
Wait.
Are you talking about the nut? Like, what are you
I
talking
don't
about?
think we. I
No,
don't,
like,
I don't think that's what you're talking
excuse
about.
me if I'm wrong. I think she's saying that she's in the situation and it's clearly about to happen, but she does not want it to happen. And
So,
it happens.
and I just posted that. So that's sexual assault.
That's what it sounds like.
That's assault.
Right.
Over and over?
I mean,
No, not
no.
Nah, that's a conversation.
situation.
That
Yeah,
happens.
like-
no, that's
situation.
serious. That happens.
And it could
No,
even be somebody
multiple
you're
situations.
with and you're not in the mood and you're just like, all right, let's just,
Get
like,
it
I don't
over
want to have this fight. Like, I'm fine.
So
Let's
that
go.
happens. I've had that.
okay.
I would
happen.
have that fight if I was. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't. I
That
wouldn't.
that happens.
And you should be with someone you could
Right.
reciprocate. Like, hey, I don't want to do this shit.
Of
right
course.
now.
And not for nothing, the right
Hold
man
on.
is not going to try you.
But
and
I'm
make you
also
give
not
up pussy
only
when
speaking
you-
of relationships. It's also
I'm not even
Goes
talking.
between.
I'm actually opposite of relationship. I'm talking about when you have somebody who you just fuck and you're not dating them and you know it's not going that maybe I didn't clarify the question.
I know.
So this is basically you have a fuck person, somebody you're sleeping with.
I know.
that you know damn well you're not going to be
Your
in a
friend with
relationship
benefit.
Yeah. Why do people choose to? Well, let's use for you specifically. We'll move on right now. But I guess you have done that in the past. Why? Like, what makes you give it up to somebody?
choose
that you
a
know?
friend with a benefit,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there's not. I wouldn't call that a friend.
needs and a safety.
Needs. What do you mean
Like,
by needs?
I think it's human nature to need that type of affection sometimes.
What affect the affection?
Affection.
Sexual affection.
Sexual affection, yeah.
Okay. You think that's a need?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't think you
I don't
can do
think.
without?
No, I know I can.
So is it a need?
Okay.
I
Sounds
think
like a pleasure, but
inevitably.
maybe not a need.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
But I think
satisfy
it's
the pleasure,
also-
not the need.
I mean, we're also here to procreate, right? Like, eventually, it is.
Well, you don't want to procreate with somebody
Essentially-
that you have no future with.
Correct.
Hell
I'd actually
Right.
prefer
Thank
us
fucking
to
God.
draw the line there.
Hell
We
no.
definitely don't need to be.
Correct.
If you won't even see a future with the man, we definitely don't need to recreate with the man. So that's actually double worse.
People get in the worst situation.
Yeah, all the
see it
time.
every day.
I'm sure we have
Every
mutual
day.
friends that we all know have babies now. We're like,
What the fuck?
nigga? We
Wow.
knew you was on some
Told
dumb
you to
shit
stop
when
that
you
shit.
did that. But why risk it with somebody that you don't see a future with?
I really want to know the answer.
I'm
For
at,
ladies, I like
I'm
that
at the
for you.
age where I don't anymore.
You know what?
That's great.
I
yeah.
don't fuck around just to fuck around because
Yeah.
I can go without, and it is what it is. But I
Why
think
do
in
you
the
think- I
past
guess
it was
general-
fun. It was a pleasure, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a safety that I had somebody I could trust in that situation without feelings that. I mean, I called on. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
That makes
Go
sense.
ahead and don't say nothing. You married, so you can only answer certain shit.
Oh no, he knows. No, he knows everything about me.
Shout out to you. Go ahead now. Go ahead. Why do you think
My
that
husband knows everything about
happens?
me.
Okay. They keep it a bean over there in Indonesia. They keep it a bean sprout.
No, he. To me,
But why do you feel like that happens?
personally speaking from my experiences,
Damn, you ain't had to go. You could have been general. You didn't have to go.
no, I don't want to speak for anyone else. You know, speaking from my experience, I fucked around because I could,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the attention, and I like being flirty, and I like going out
Yeah, keep it
with,
a bean.
you know,
I like that.
yeah.
So honest.
When
Yeah.
you're single, okay.
Get out of there. Yeah.
When you're single and you're a woman, you like you like to go out and you like to receive attention. You like to go out on dates. You like to be wine and dine. And yeah, like, you know, sometimes you end up sleeping with somebody that you may not care for, you may not see a future with because you just genuinely like their attention at that time that they've given it to you.
I fuck with that.
I've never heard
That
that
is-
before.
Yeah, not out of a woman's mouth.
No, ever. That was first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What you think, Gates?
I think I'm gonna have a real sexually fucked up answer.
No, we ready for that. Get it?
Really?
Well, that's why you here.
So it's the dominatrix in me.
Okay.
100.
Let's get into it.
Whoa,
Hold on.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on. Let me set the room.
But whoa,
Okay.
can we pause? Because you're a dominatrix, but you want a man to dominate you? That's a very conflicting situation.
No, it's not, because it's a type of man that I would allow to dominate me. But if you're not that type of man, I get off on dominating you.
So do you feel like you need a dom mentally, but you're the dom sexually?
Ain't no.
You need a dom in your everyday, but you're the dom in the bedroom?
Ain't no nigga that you want to dom you outside of the bedroom gonna be cool with you doming him in the bedroom.
100%.
So good luck finding that unicorn.
It's never gonna happen.
You can continue.
It's never gonna happen.
There's a
I mean,
reason
that
why
was a
we ain't
genuine
found
question.
it though.
I'm curious.
You know what? I haven't thought about it that deep, but I'm gonna think about it. I don't know.
Well, get back to the answer to it.
Right. Okay. So anyway, so it's a dominatrix in me. So for me, it's a power thing. Like I know if I'm not fucking with you like that, I know the type of man that I can get to do what I want to fucking do. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I
want to get into the the viewers don't know what that is. What does that mean?
So a dominatrix is a person that can, I don't want to say manipulate, but I can, make you want to serve me sexually in the bedroom.
Okay, was it mean like eat the cat or that's it? Or?
Control.
Eat the
Total
cat,
control.
crawling.
It don't matter.
Wax
Crawling.
Whatever she
pissing,
wants.
all that.
On a leash, all that stuff. I've seen
Whatever
that
That
she
leash
stuff.
shit is fire.
Okay, Kate, pop your shit.
I'm leash shit, but waxing, pissing, all that. Happy on the pissing.
No.
Okay, do you?
Absolutely
Shout out to
not.
you. I love the honesty, man. Let's go.
No,
Not on the
pegging.
pegging
So a part of the
conversation.
pegging also came from another thing that happened in my life, but I can't say that they that might have had something to do with it.
This is what I'm talking about.
Y'all don't like that.
I mean, I
right?
ain't pegged this year, but I
Okay.
used to peg. Man, I done took down a lot of niggas. Listen,
That's
and then don't want me to start talking that.
Nah, we gonna hit that one.
I'm
Right there.
down.
I'm actually not surprised that some men like that. Not
Oh, I'm
Well,
definitely
not surprised for sure
Yeah,
at all.
no,
I'm
definitely
not. I don't
not
roll down that highway.
Right.
I'm pretty sure my dog here don't roll down that highway.
Right. But we're not surprised.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, but the
men
niggas
like
that
it.
y'all want don't roll down that highway. Y'all know
Absolutely
that, right?
not.
Got you. So
I don't want no man
have
to
your
do
fun now, but the nigga that you want to put
Your husband.
Take his
So
last name, don't
that's
want
a
you.
fun thing.
Your husband.
A man that I want to be my man, I would absolutely not want
Ever.
him
that
to
at all.
want.
Well, that was
that.
Now,
also
would
the
y'all
point
be
of this
would y'all
question.
be open to him having a couple of bitches in there while he's smashing you?
100%.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
We got two different
Because
answers.
I'm realistic.
Like your man.
I gotta be real fucking
That's why I invite this
listening. Man,
motherfucker.
listen. If I'm finna be with you for
Dang.
100,
I knew Gates was gonna keep
if
it a
I
bean.
want you to be with me for the rest of my life,
Bring the
and
bitches
all that
home
stuff,
with you.
man, do you hear me? I got different wigs. I'm gonna go find you. We gonna work because it's NDAs for that type of shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Okay.
You like to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do, but
each
it
their
gotta
own.
make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I want to invite a female into my bedroom, but I'm not gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What do you mean being stupid? Like not wanting that when a man wants that?
Okay,
So
okay.
what I'm saying, is, okay, so I can. Every man doesn't cheat. I'm gonna give you that. But in the industry that I'm in the city that I'm in the life that I've lived, I know the probability that if I get married right now, or the man that I may fall in love with, he could be the perfect man, but he may step out on me. And I know that 100% I'm gonna cuss and I'm gonna bitch and I'm gonna flip, but I'm gonna stay my motherfucking ass right there.
Okay. You
So
staying?
I also know that I'm going to figure out how do I keep this man in the house. I'm going to change my wigs. I'm going to invite. I'm going to ask him what pleases you. So if my man want to drop a pussy or a piece of pussy, I would rather have controlled piece of pussy than to come back with an HIV or a side baby or some other shit. Because not for nothing, I just know how these men be.
You want to be aware.
Hell yeah, I I just kind of know what time it is, cause not for nothing, I done been with some of these
You wanna
husbands,
be-
so
yeah.
I just know what time it is. A wife taught me.
shit.
Hell yeah, a wife taught me. Hell yeah.
You want to be aware. You want to be able to control
I ain't
the
trying to be
situation.
proud of that, but I mean, that it happened.
Okay.
You're a real one.
Yeah, I knew Gates was gonna keep it a bean.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
fucking question?
I
Why
don't forgot, but
she-
we just
Why she has like
right.
friends with benefits, which
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah.
because she
Okay.
can do that too.
You
Oh, she-
okay?
okay,
Got you.
yeah,
So we actually got through everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
We did.
Yeah, it was-
Except for you. What's
I'ma
going on?
save you.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Why we saving Brandon?
Why do
Is there a-
men?
Tupac.
Saving Tupac.
Okay, well, fuck it.
Because every time I
Well,
get
well,
on this
well. You know, if he's smart, he should be able to answer this properly.
can.
So you're not off the hot seat. Why do you feel like in the past? I'm gonna load it so you protected him. Why you feel like in the
Why are you
past?
protecting him?
Right.
it's really more.
Why he get the condom?
Man,
the fuck he get the condom for?
90% of my viewers are men. So I gotta look out for the fellas.
It's that red pill shit.
Anyway.
Take the condom off.
Anyway, so when you were like that in the past, why do you feel like that happened? Or was that happening with people that you actually did consider that could be a possible future, it just didn't work out that way? I set your ass. Yo, I set that shit up so lit. He can't eat some wrong.
Hey man,
Go ahead.
I was just young having fun. That's all.
Okay,
Give
we
me my
good
rock
there.
shot.
That's a good enough answer for me. Anybody else want to follow up? Nothing here? Good?
I digress.
Okay, cool. Let's move on. Okay, all right. Shout out to the pod.
She ready to kill my ass.
Yo, they was gonna try to get you in the flame for that. All right, let's get to us another question here. Y'all, we floating though. This is good. This is gonna be some good cuts. And we ain't arguing. We ain't fighting.
And I was all right.
No, it's
Not
all
yet.
love.
But
Not yet.
All right.
It always ends in a fight.
Okay.
Really? Y'all don't smoke first, do you? That's what it is.
Gates is all chill. She's like letting loose.
Yeah, you just letting it flow.
All right. This
out.
question's gonna be for the ladies at the panel. I started with you first. We'll start with you. Do we need men? Emphasis on the need. Yes or no?
No, technically no.
Damn.
I mean, we can literally physically do everything. Well,
Yeah, that was quickly.
well, because
Crossed
a
off.
man
No,
at
you
the end
can't.
of the day has to
Such a
provide in
loaded
order for me to have a child, but I can go to a bank and not have that man in my life.
Yeah.
So yes, I need a man in life.
But do you?
Well,
need
I mean,
one
I
with
wasn't-
You?
I
right,
wasn't-
right,
Right.
right.
Oh no, I wasn't specific in like raising kids.
Well, I think that
I
it's-
said
I'm
very
thinking of
vague,
life
purposely to see
moments.
kind of where you guys went. with
I'm
it.
thinking of life.
Okay,
moments.
then at that same time,
So
though, like
procreating,
generally,
yeah,
yes,
you need a man.
You need a man.
But in the world
Yeah, so
we're
for
in,
somebody that
no.
doesn't want kids, what are you saying?
No.
You don't necessarily want kids, right? You
Yeah,
want kids?
correct. No,
Okay, so
I
do
don't
we need a man?
necessarily want. It's not on a list.
Okay, so do
Yes,
you need
no,
a man?
maybe. No.
Okay.
One yes, one no.
Gates.
Hell yeah, I need a man like I need oxygen. What are you
Damn.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Love that.
How do I?
She might be coming
What?
to every fucking pod.
What are you talking
Forever.
about?
We found
How
our
do we
dog
not?
in the female
How
gender.
the fuck do you not?
Let's go.
Go ahead, Gates.
All right, go ahead,
Bro,
Gates.
I
You got the
said
floor.
we
I'm
need
not
a
sure.
man.
Yeah,
The
but
way,
that,
the
it
way
was the
you
way she
did
said
it,
it.
like
She
you
was like,
really
hell yeah.
dragging the. You was really
You
dragging
thought about it a couple
the
times. You
luggage.
looked that way.
I'm a very independent person.
Gates really hit one crossover
Man,
shot.
man.
It was like crossover,
Steph.
tween.
Because here's the thing.
I had
back.
to really think about it.
because
I
I'm
know
gonna
that.
stand on all women things and all this stuff and third. I'm a woman first, but at the end of the day, like I know I came from a rib. Like I need a man. It's certain. I'm a girl's girl. I know I'm a roles person. Like I'm supposed to do this. He's supposed to do that, and that's how we supposed to be able to mingle. He's the head. I'm the neck. Like I need a fucking man. I don't feel as though my life will be right until I meet my yang.
Preach.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Preach.
100%. So it ain't about me doing it by myself. How?
Round of applause.
No. Y'all crazy, but that's how it really is.
Word
that.
man voice. Okay.
It feels good to be appreciated.
All right.
That shit
You know what?
feels
I'm actually gonna leave that right there. I ain't even gonna dig into more. We're gonna leave it right then where it is.
It's so difficult in the modern age, because you're talking about you're talking about genders. Like nowadays, right? It's like nowadays it's like anybody can be with anybody. I think as long as you got a partner, it don't matter if it's a
So
man.
then we got replaced by partners. Damn.
I'm not gonna hold you because when it comes to that,
That's why I'd say, men, run that shit the
Had-
fuck up.
yeah.
Have 10 bitches.
Yep.
Fuck 6 of them.
Do it.
Fuck 9 of them. Have a baby mama. Have one on the side. It don't matter.
That's what a lot
because
of
when it
niggas
all
do.
comes down to it,
That's what
they
everybody
can't even
do.
tell you they need you.
That's hard.
So I'll be damned if I tell a nigga to be faithful to one.
I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
facts.
I'll be honest. I need
I'm not telling my son to go be
I need
faithful.
it.
Man, do what you do, bruh. Because look, they won't even
all
say
that.
they want you.
Yeah.
They won't even say they need you. So go outside, nigga, do your thing. Oh, you 1%?
Can I say
Oh, step out.
I want my membership back. 'Cause y'all niggas fuck me up. That ain't even that. I ain't subscribed to that.
You go then.
Look, I got one thing. I got one thing. This is the thing. Men have been in power for a very long time. Being honest, right? The thing is, even with, I'm just being. I know it's a touchy subject, but it's the thing. So look, I own a business, right?
Okay.
I understand the importance of being leadership, and so forth, right? But the thing is, if I can admit, without having all the power that I have, being the man that majority of women will want, or yada yada yada, how is it easy for me to say I need and want a woman when I have all the fucking power in me? It's in me. I can do
Because you
anything
have
I
to
want.
talk to an actual fucking woman.
Yeah,
And that's an actual woman will receive that message
didn't
and
see it.
understand what you're saying and not feel no way. The problem is we have social media that tells women this superficial way of being a woman and what a relationship looks like, and tells this man this superficial thing of the exact same thing. But an actual mature aged mind person that can cut that bullshit off and understand what time it is in the household and how we gonna make this partnership work, understand what the fuck you're talking about. So you just gotta find that person to understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Why is that so scarce in the women ecosystem?
Cause they don't think for themselves. They think online. They won't.
Oh, hold on. Now, y'all know this is y'all's gender, right?
Yeah.
Like,
fuck them.
what's going on in the locker room,
Fuck
ladies?
you, fuck them.
Like, we want to know what's going on in the locker room. Like, why is this happening?
We have
It's
no
affect-
leadership.
it's affecting-
Think about
affecting
it. We have no leadership.
The women aren't leading women.
We have no leadership. We got Nicki Minaj. We got Cardi B.
Okay.
We got who the skinny bitch? Who the
Sexy
You know
Red.
what I'm talking about?
Sexy Red. I
Okay, so think
hate
about it.
that.
Terrible.
So not for nothing, we don't have nobody to be able to say, yo, this is the what fucking way to go. If you ain't got your grandmama, you fucked. For real, because who is saying, the proper way to do shit? Womanhood and the proper way of doing things, being ladylike, is outdated. And it really shouldn't be outdated, but
At all.
it's outdated because we want the men that our grandfathers, but we ain't acting like our grandmothers. And that's acidine me.
Okay. What were you going to ask? You had a question, you said.
So I think on a surface level, I'm judged for my answer by you two specifically at the table currently, which is
me?
fine.
Damn.
Yeah, because
Hold on.
you think that women should need men, which is fine.
We didn't
But-
judge you.
I want to let her finish.
Yeah,
Let her,
thank you.
Well, I won't accept that.
we gotta let her finish. See where it's going.
Okay.
I don't need to. I'm not accepting.
I feel like if I need a man, I'm out there trying to fill that spot. And that could be a multitude of men because I need one. So I'm going to find one and I'm going to make it work. But if I want you and I'm choosing you every day, it's a lot deeper than needing you. Because I'm choosing to have you in my life. I don't need you because if I need you, any man will do.
No, that's cap. Or else all y'all are having niggas.
I think
It
what
ain't
you
that
said,
easy. Don't
but-
act like you
but
just get
they're
up and
not-
go get a nigga out of a vending machine.
I want one.
Yeah,
I'm
but look
always
what happens when you only
looking
want a
for
nigga.
No,
somebody
she's,
that's
she's
Okay.
saying,
compatible with me.
she's saying that needing someone could maybe lead her to settling for someone.
Why does that define? I would never
No, I'm
think
just
that.
trying. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, like
understand
I
what
think
you're
there's a
saying,
lot of
too.
No.
females.
Maybe
That's not
settling.
what happened in here. You notice I started poking holes in that shit.
but-
You wanted to avoid
No.
I want to see.
I know
trying
a
to
lot of women that were born and already started thinking about their wedding and their husband and their kids and what they're gonna do in their life at what age. So they need that. So they're out there desperately dating.
Oh, no, no.
Find
So, hold on.
that one.
Okay, go ahead. Pause, go.
So
Are you interjecting for this?
I also want to say from a mind frame of a woman, because most women who think from the I don't need a man, it comes from hurt and trauma. So as a woman that has been raped 11 times, and mind you, my last one is on my phone. Because the nigga recorded this shit while I was fucking drunk. I'd been beat on. So when it comes to like trauma shit, going through that. I say that to say I still can understand the concept of life and the makeup of everything and understanding that I still need a man. I think women need fucking therapy. Not for nothing, I think that we need to really be able to sit within ourselves and sort through some bullshit, because throughout the man that hurts you, that you still need a fucking man. Because not for nothing, you wouldn't be here without a fucking man. A pussy brought you here, but a man fertilized the egg to be here. And we hate men, the man that hurt us so bad that we say, fuck all men. Hell no, fuck that particular nigga.
Yeah,
But
I
that
agree
don't
with you
mean
there.
fuck all men. That just mean fuck that man.
Now, when you feel like when somebody declares that they may need, they are more susceptible to doing things that may not be within their standards.
Yeah.
Why do you make that assumption that's what happens
what I
in this
said.
need? No, I'm not saying that's what you said, but I'm
Yeah, yeah,
reiterating
yeah.
that.
Ask that question
Because
again.
So my question is, why do we automatically associate, need, well, they gonna do some sucker shit?
Because they're trying to make it work. They're trying to fulfill that need.
But needing something to make it work doesn't mean you do sucker shit.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
I don't know, because I
you know that because
choose
you're not
not
one of
to
those, right?
always do that.
So you know there's a possibility that somebody can need something and not do sucker shit, right? Because you're an example of a person that wouldn't do it, right?
But I'm telling you, I don't need. So no.
So you think because you don't need is why you won't do sucker shit?
Correct.
So you think if you had needed a man, you would do sucker shit?
Correct.
You don't think that is within the person to just be a sucker?
What?
More or less than, do you really think don't you think it's that the person's a sucker versus
Potentially.
them being, I need this, so I'm going to be a sucker because I need this?
Potentially, but I think, there's even a thing on, there's something about, and I'm sorry, I don't have the actual fact or the name of it, but there's something about movies that it only passes a test if there's a time where there's only females on screen and they don't bring up relationships, because that's such a need for women. And in Hollywood, almost every movie does not pass that test because women need a relationship, and that's what's in their mind. And so, therefore, it can
Do you think
sometimes
that you
create that
possibly-
desperation.
Do you think that you possibly go against the grain because you just make a lot of these assumptions based on your experiences? Like, I don't know if this is even in general. I just
Assumptions
think-
of what?
Like, you assume that, if a woman needs a man, she does sucker shit.
I didn't say that always happens.
Well, I don't think anybody ever speaks and declares.
I'm saying that I
always.
think
Anytime-
a want for a man is
I'll just-
almost just as strong as a need for it, because I'm choosing to stay with you and
When-
build with you and be with
so
you every
think
single
want and
day.
need is the same? You think those are
I think they're
interchangeable?
extremely comparable.
They're interchangeable?
You're about to flip this.
No, I'm not. I'm using your words.
I think that
I want to go outside. I need to go outside. Which one y'all think is more important?
Two different things.
Which one do you think has more importance on it?
The need.
Okay. So don't you see
Because
how
you
those
might
aren't
die
interchangeable?
without sun or some shit like that, you know?
She really put that shit into a sentence. I just wanted her to separate the different.
I want to interject.
But hold on, let's finish. So want, need aren't interchangeable. Those are two words that are two different things. Want is something that is
desire,
a choice.
you desire.
Can be with or without, like you said, which is how I feel like you feel like when it comes to a man. Need is no. I gotta have that. I need a job. I don't need a man. That's something I feel like you would say, right?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like, do you think you have a job because you wanted one or you needed one?
I need one.
Do you think you have a man because
Well,
you want one?
I say that lightly because I also do think I need the stimulant for my mental. Like, I would be bored. Like, I know I could never not work.
That's probably like 1% of the real reason. You just be under a bridge. If you needed a man that, I don't know, you might find one that is fitting to what you may need to be
She don't need a man.
Potentially, but I'm also not closed off to
Why
dating.
why you push that agenda? Because that ain't the one.
No, because she said it. She don't need a man. She said it.
I'm tired of the cap.
I'm not. That's not true.
But
cap.
but you can't say that for her, though. You can't speak for her.
You're
though.
right.
not?
You're right. You're
No,
right.
no, no,
You're
no,
right.
What do you mean?
Hold
Why
on,
not?
I'm gonna go with
What,
this.
Ryan?
see
Yo.
we not going. Well, you finish them.
Listen,
I just-
this is what I
finish
want to
'em.
say. This is what I want to say. Why the fuck do we act like we don't want and need each other? I just don't understand. I don't.
Yeah,
get
but this is
Hold
what
on.
women. But this is what women do. They co-sign shit that is not.
I'm just letting her have her words.
See this every.
But but sometimes I feel like
every podcast we see this.
I think instead of
Somebody who doesn't even agree wouldn't switch places
You're
with the
right.
person that's
Just
saying
because I
it
don't
and
agree with
protect the
it.
bullshit
Yeah, she
that
can
she
accept me.
knows.
But just because I don't agree with it, it's what she said.
I get it. And everybody.
Only women do this.
Wait. That doesn't make
I'm not
sense.
gonna-
That doesn't make
listen,
sense. But
y'all-
this is the thing.
they
And
finna
I'm
call
not
me a
being- I'm not
picky
being
because I
rude.
don't
I'm not
agree.
being an asshole. But the thing is, we fucking need each other. We no matter if we want whatever, we fucking need each other. None of us would be here
Without
if we
each
did not
other.
need if we didn't need each other. We
Yeah.
do. So it's just every
Don't
time we
say
go-
yeah now. Say
Hold
yeah
on,
to
hold
her.
on, hold
No,
on.
I-
Every time
Don't look at him.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to make.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. We gotta hold each other. Ladies need to hold ladies accountable.
But listen,
Yeah.
Because the men get tired of doing it because y'all don't want to fucking listen to them anyway.
all I'm
Why
saying-
don't the ladies hold the ladies accountable? Maybe there's a missing component that you may be able to just show her, reveal her, tell her it's gonna be all right. Like you on the other side of the bridge and listen to the shit you saying.
Look,
This is a married woman telling you, yeah, bitch, don't need a nigga. Yet I got the last name of one. What the fuck? That shit don't even make no sense.
It doesn't
And
make
we
no
over here, two single niggas is fighting for her to want a nigga.
we want you to be
just
happy.
What the fuck? Just because we want her to be happy.
look,
is
I
true.
want whatever makes her happy for her to choose that. And if it's not a man, then she doesn't need it.
Do you know roaming in the wild is freedom, right? But do you know that's a possibility that won't make that animal happy? Just because there's freedom to roam doesn't mean they're happy.
Right.
Sometimes people need a lane to go to
Right.
find the happiness.
better-
But
It's hard.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
to a
think it's an
man's
uncomfortable
world.
conversation, but I do
is.
think
it's
we
kind
do
of
need
this.
to-
It's kind of like this. It's like, look, there are, who are those people that herd sheep and stuff? Herders, the
Yeah, yeah,
herders,
yeah.
right? Shepherds, right? Yeah.
Shepherd Center.
They lead the sheep to where they need to go.
Peachtree.
Okay. Yes.
Midtown.
People do, but who am I to be that shepherd for her? That's not my place.
But if you know the truth,
not
or
my
something, why would you tell
place.
somebody a lie? And
So-
you know
no,
the
I
truth?
can give her my perspective and what has worked for me.
So when you say y'all don't have no leaders, you see why?
I see it.
Okay,
I can't not deny it.
Because you could be one.
Yes,
But y'all
I-
don't want the responsibility
'Cause
of
not for
one.
nothing, you
because you
married.
know as a leader, if they fall, it's on you. If they win, it's on you. Most women don't want to be leaders because they don't want to deal with the casualties.
Oh, I'm a fucking leader.
Well,
I am a fucking leader.
I'm not saying
I'm
we
just
can't
not-
take it outside of context. We need to be leader in all aspects.
I don't want to be her shepherd and telling her what she needs to be doing in her dating life and how to fulfill her happiness.
Y'all
That's
sure did
her.
jump on my man when he said he was dating Instagram bitches.
I didn't fucking say shit to him.
Y'all
But
didn't,
some faces,
y'all
though.
didn't interject with that. Maybe it's the girls you're picking, bro. Y'all didn't
All
say
right, you're
nothing
fucking
about
right
that,
about that.
but y'all didn't say nothing to her. Maybe it's the niggas you picking.
no, listen, I can
I'm
speak.
cooking tonight, bro.
I can tell you. I can tell you from my experience what has worked for me, what didn't work for me, what
Oh
makes
my
me happy,
God!
what
Save
doesn't.
the safety, the liability waiver. We don't need that. Get straight to the point. God damn, that was
all I'm saying is that I'm not gonna be the one to tell her, Brittany, you need a man, girl, you need a man.
She's still looking at you as she says this.
But why not?
I was looking up
But
the
why
tape.
not? Why not?
You don't even look at her.
Hold on. Why not?
Women just
Why
can't
not?
do that shit, bro.
Because this is the thing. Every time we get on this podcast, I learn shit.
Yeah.
I learn shit.
What you learned today?
I learned
that nigga B
I'ma
be
be honest.
cooking in the
Okay, you know-
kitchen
Hold
on that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I learned that women can actually be held accountable. You taught me that shit today. I haven't fucking heard. Look, I'm about to cook on this bitch. I have not heard a
Let's
woman.
turn him out the kitchen, bro.
I have not heard a woman fucking take accountability for shit in the past 10 years.
Oh,
past 10
damn.
years.
So a couple of these hoes.
Literally.
He's talking
So,
about girls.
yeah, clearly. And again, I'm learning. But the thing is,
Yeah.
what if everything we're saying tonight could help her in the future? What if she
100%.
what if she meets the love of her life in fucking next month and she took advice
let's
from here?
also rewind, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't want a man. I'm not saying I want to remain single for the rest of my life.
Right.
I'm saying
Right.
that I'm not going to sit in a dark cave and cry because I don't find one. I'm going to
like
fulfill
that.
my life in
That's
other
what her-
ways
that's
if
what
that's what I
she's-
have to do.
That's what she's
But I
saying.
want one.
Yeah.
And I want to choose him every day. And I want to wake up with him and create a life with him. But if I can't get that,
Then
I
you're
don't
okay.
need that for fulfilling life.
Yeah.
I can figure it out elsewhere.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Look.
I get her point now. I get
Okay.
it. I get what she's saying.
I don't get it. But
I
you
get
got
what
it.
she's saying.
Like,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not
I get what
shut
you're saying.
off to the dating world and
I see
men.
what you're
saying,
Yeah,
I
the
don't
unfortunate
need
reality,
one.
guys, of
I'm-
this competitive market that has literally women that literally do everything that every woman at this table does, and they're all
the cap.
oh, my bad, that are very highly attractive, and they get younger as the days go on. Is at some point you're going to have to declare that this is what you want in order to not only just anticipate it, not only speak it to existence, but also work towards it. It's very hard to say I want to lose weight and I need to lose weight and expect the same outcome.
Oh, that's a good
Damn,
point.
you-
That's a
I
good
won't
point.
get
I didn't need
in
to.
shape because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go to the doctor and that nigga said you got 5 years, you don't ask, don't lose 30 pounds, all of a sudden the motivation became different.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
What you put out into the world is what you're going to receive at
And
the end of the day.
I say that because if you shoot for the moon, you may land.
Amongst the stars.
But if we keep shooting at
That was
what we
cute.
think we want and what we need, what happens if we're not strong enough to make? What about if time ain't on our side? What about if the cards aren't? Damn, we gonna land short of what we even anticipated and wanted. You gotta shoot double. So
Yeah.
you land a minimum where you belong, which is a nigga that loves you, respects you, and gonna give you a last name.
I think-
to get that is too competitive not to. You
I-
gotta remember. Like,
Listen.
y'all talking about niggas got options. The ones y'all like got options. Ain't no way you can get a nigga because you want them. They sitting back like this with bitches feeding them braids with bitches that just want them all day. How do you make a nigga need you? That's why I think it's so important that women get competitive in what they bring to the table, but also be a vibe, be good energy, not be as abrasive and aggressive and all that, because it just makes it, not that it's impossible, it does just make it more difficult for you to find a nigga that you look in his eyes and you be like, this my nigga. Because
Okay.
that nigga know he the nigga too.
Look, two things. I believe that a person needs to go through specific experiences to realize what they need. But I think that is on them to discover in their own journey and in their own time. That's the first thing,
That
right?
doesn't work.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying that's my opinion. I believe people need to get to where they need to. I think that people have their own time and their own journey, and they're gonna realize what they need when they've gone through the experiences that tell that story
At
for
like
them.
52 years old?
All right, I'm just.
Why is that a problem?
Okay, whatever.
Okay, you just
Se-
find that
but
funny.
but also second thing, I think we need
Ask
to
a
understand.
52-year-old if it's a problem. They'll say it is.
I think
Finding love at 52?
Yeah. Ask one.
she's like, "What's the problem with that?"
Yeah, I mean, I know
That's fine.
plenty of.
Just talk. Okay, talk to a 52-year-old that isn't happy because she didn't find a man. Maybe
Okay,
just
but
talk to the ones
listen.
that are.
I think this is okay. A second point, okay. The thing about modern day dating, especially for women, is that we are ultimately fearful of putting a need onto someone else. I think generally we do have a fear of
No, y'all
being.
not. That's cap. I'll let you finish, but that's cap.
Why? Why is it cap?
Because y'all wake up and go to a job that can fire you tomorrow, and y'all don't trip. You jump in a car every day that you don't know if it's going to take you to work, and you don't trip.
When
But
you're
when
ta-
a nigga, I'm so scared. You're not. Just scared of getting hurt.
But
Something
that's
that you can
my
rebound from.
but that's my
It's not like a
point
flat tire.
though.
It's just like a flat tire. You can fix it.
Yes, but I'm just saying that's my point is that people sometimes are just scared to get hurt.
Okay, but that's not an excuse.
Okay, you're talking like my fucking coach.
What am I? No, I'm just talking like reality.
No, yes,
Like
but
we do know if we go to war that we can die, right?
100%.
That doesn't mean you go out there and be a bitch when you go to war. Right?
all I'm saying is that sometimes all I'm saying is that sometimes the hesitancy of saying I need someone is because there is a fear of needing someone. Now, it's not just a female thing. Men sometimes have a fear of saying, I need her. It's a human thing. And no, it's not an excuse, but I'm saying it's something that we do have to understand.
And how do we fix it by constantly saying that it's okay to do it? It's not.
That ain't the conversation I'm having. I'm not trying to, I don't know how to fix
You're
it.
basically saying it.
I don't know how to fix it. Talk to God.
So you're saying it's human nature for somebody it's scared to say. Do you know there's actually no execution in saying it? Imagine that. Hey, I'm going to get up and get a job today. Do you actually know that it doesn't mean you'll get one?
You got some good
Imagine
points.
just saying it.
Okay.
Imagine that people would be more scared to say something.
I'm just
that
trying to put
actually
it-
requires execution.
I'm just trying to put it out there that I
These
believe.
clips about to go crazy.
I do believe that is an issue in the modern day dating world, is that there's a lot of fear, and fear drives specific decision making.
Fear is okay. I believe there should be fear. If there's no fear, there's complacency and there's no development.
Right.
So I actually promote that relationships should do exactly what they're doing. If you go into the wrong one, it will fuck you up. Teach your ass a fucking lesson. Because guess what you don't learn when you don't get burned in a relationship? You gonna deal with the same fuck nigga. Guess what women constantly will do though? We'll get burned by a clown nigga and go hop up with a clown nigga again. So don't tell me it's about learning from the experiences in a relationship. I guarantee you didn't deal with one clown before you found the right man. You dealt with a couple. Now tell me you couldn't see that red flag coming a mile away. Women don't even listen to the signals. They actually ignore them.
That
A
is
nigga will
not
show
true.
his a woman.
very
Well,
true,
hold on, what?
That's very true.
A nigga will show his full colors and a woman will stay down.
Yep.
Tell me I'm lying.
I've
see it all the
I've only been in one relationship in my entire life.
Hold on. You. What I'm saying you don't believe is right. Is what you're saying, right?
Wait, what?
What I just described as what women typically do, you don't believe is right. You think that
Not
one
in-
women
not
are,
in my
So you believe
experience.
most women do what you assume what you have done, right? That's what
Okay.
you think?
No, not most
Oh,
women.
okay. So you know what I was trying to say.
I was trying to interrupt you based on my experience, and okay, we're talking generals.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So you would agree that most women are going to make that mistake, right? Do most women not deal with some fuck nigga?
Yes.
Okay, why? You think it's their first one?
No.
Why? I'm cooking tonight.
This boy is so excited about the podcast.
Keep going. All right, go ahead.
I'm listening.
No, I mean, I think what he's saying is fair. I think typically women like to indulge in red flags and maybe.
I think like a
I wanna know why.
rolling over.
Why?
I don't fucking know why either. I'm not one of them. I don't know why, because I'm not one of them.
Daddy issues, boredom.
Okay.
I mean, there's a
I can't. I don't.
Listen, I don't do a lot of shit without
I
bored, so I'm gonna
can't.
throw
I can't
boredom in there.
speak. I can't speak
You
for
can
others.
speak.
I can say
No,
because
because-
they need a man and they have one at the time.
That's why you think they do that? I'm not arguing. I want to hear. Because I think
Yeah,
y'all,
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I
you don't know why a woman would stay with a clown.
Your friends?
You don't understand that.
No.
No, I don't
They're
understand
afraid to be
it.
without
no.
one.
I don't
Because they
understand.
need a man.
This makes sense. Once
It
you're
could.
married,
It could be
actually.
that.
Makes sense.
I don't get it. No, I don't get it. Yo, if y'all have seen my history of relationships, the second I feel like this man's not for me, he's not gonna serve me in the way that I need. I can't serve him. You know, vice versa. We're not doing it for each other. I gotta go, and that's okay, and I move on. That's
Now,
my
when
life.
you say you move on, right?
That's
you
my
move
course.
on in the situation when it's not beneficial for you. Because I think earlier you said
No.
that. Hold on, let me finish. Because earlier you stated that you typically will like the attention, you like to be flirty, you like the dinners, you like all the things. That's what typically women are. So you aren't leaving. You just leave when it's no longer beneficial to you. So my question is, if it isn't beneficial to you off the rip, or maybe if it is beneficial, you technically don't leave, even though it's a red flag nigga, because you're getting the attention that you might not be getting other places. So do you really leave?
Okay, so if you were to have been listening to what I said earlier,
I didn't listen? Don't you feel like I restated what you said?
you missed one. You missed just
Okay.
one point. What I said was at that moment when I was acting in that way, I wasn't ready to receive it. Like I was not ready to receive that kind of commitment from somebody. So then, that impacted me to be like fooling around, maybe like not taking anybody seriously because I myself wasn't ready to receive that kind of love that I deserved. Like I had not grown to the kind of person that I needed to be. And I didn't realize that wasn't my desire at the time. So that was one thing you missed.
No, I don't really think it really swayed the vote either direction, though. I still think what I said is just if you're not in that place where it's not beneficial to you, then you just stay. And you benefit from whatever is happening, right? Technically, that's what you said. If you're not ready, whether or not you're ready or not ready, I mean, that's not the man. What you would expect the man to discover that? He take you out to dinner, you assume that's what you want.
If you're looking at it from a black and white sense, whether I was ready or not ready to receive it, if he wasn't serving me at the time, yeah, I would dip.
So, I mean, okay, let's play devil's advocate. What about if the man was ready and he was giving it to you because he wanted you to receive it?
Okay,
so
but if I'm not ready to receive it, then why would I stay?
That's what I'm saying. So he gets burned.
Right, okay. Yeah, so I guess like to answer,
right? I get it. It's hard to keep it a bean.
That hurts.
But that's what's happening.
To answer your question, if it wasn't serving me in any way, yes, you gotta go.
But so when it's serving you, you stay.
If it's what I need and what I want at the time, then
what
yes.
you need, no, what you want. It's never what you need. You hung around because what you want. See, they won't even say the shit
That's
they
tough.
said.
That's tough,
But I'm
No,
gonna
what
leave it
do
alone.
you mean?
Nothing. Okay.
tough.
All right, let's move on to the next question because I felt like we got all y'all answers, right?
You're fucking cooking.
But I'm not. Look, and let me go blue pill, right? I understand. Oh, I
Are we
always play.
recording?
That's a shocker.
We going crazy. We always lit. I'm gonna go blue pill. I understand the uncertainty in why a woman would say that. So what you're saying, strictly, I'm debating because this is what I want to do. But I get the fear of it. But I've said this. Shout out to Anya. Anya knows I love her. She ain't on the pod tonight, and I said it to the other girl that was on the pod. There should be no fear if you're prepared for the opportunity. The issue is most women don't have enough practice to know whether or not when it's time to step on the mound and swing that bat, if they gonna knock that bitch out. Because they don't typically attract real niggas to give them the real answers. Because they typically dealing with red flag ass niggas or niggas they just want attention from. They don't know if the result is facts or is cap. So the issue is, if women would double down on focus on being 10 out of 10, everything they control it, and then step to the plate, I think you would be more deeply rooted in reality of where you stand. You know how when you hear a woman say, I'm a 10? Like people say like Lizzo, they'd be like, oh, she a 10.
Lies.
And then we'd be like, she ain't no 10. But then the other half of women say she's a 10. And then you ask that woman, would you trade bodies with her? And they say no. So I said, what happened to the 10? It disappeared? It's cap.
Stop the cap.
This cap is fuck. But because for some reason, ladies, and we love them, but I think the protective of women has gone too far.
Way too far.
Like now it's like to the point where there's delusion. Like you got 2s asking for 10s and standing on it. We're like, girl, like, let's keep it a bean. You're not gonna get Michael B. Jordan. He don't want you. Oh, I deserve that. How do you deserve that? Well, because I'm a boss bitch.
Okay, but
So where does that come from?
honestly, I agree with everything you just said.
Okay, shout out to me. All right, let's move on. Next question, cooking tonight. It's a great cooking night. Definitely in the restaurant. Opening my new restaurant coming soon.
And you're keeping it a bean.